Hey guys, this is Josh, and in this series of videos I'll be showing you how to fly and take care of my drone. This is the drone built by me. This is the controller used for flying the drone. A micro USB cord used for connecting the drone to the computer, and a battery used for supplying power to the drone. In this video, I'll show you how to connect the drone to the computer and update it. The first thing you want to do is find the micro USB port on the flight controller and take the cord and plug it directly into it. You know you've succeeded whenever all the lights on the controller turn on. Okay, so after you've connected the drone to the computer, it's time to actually edit the software. So open up Google Chrome. This is what we use. It's what launches the app called CleanFlight that we'll use. So just type CleanFlight into the search bar. Of course, you might want to spell it right. Go to the CleanFlight website and then click Install Chrome App. Now for me, I've already installed the app, but usually where it says Launch App, it'll say Add to Chrome, but I've already installed it, so just open up a new tab, go to Apps, and click CleanFlight. Now the first thing you always want to do is make sure the firmware is all the way up to date. So go down to Firmware Flasher and click on the drop-down menu. Find the selection that says SP Racing F3, that is the board we have, and click the latest firmware on the drop-down menu under it. Make sure all these settings are exactly how they are here. Then go down to the bottom right corner and click Load Firmware. After that, you might want to read all the patch notes just to familiarize yourself with what's going on in this update. You always want to read these. You want to make sure you know what you're doing and you know what your drone is doing. After you finish reading those, go down to Flash Firmware in the bottom right. I've already installed the latest firmware, so I'm not going to do it, but if you click it, there would be a progress bar right here that would go along to the right. Once it's all the way filled up and complete, you're done. Your drone is up to date. After that, you need to go up to the top right corner and click Connect. Now you're into the actual CleanFlight software. You can pick up the drone, you can watch it move around on the screen. Lay it flat on the table and calibrate the accelerometer. Once you've done that, make sure that the picture is flat. You can see up here that the gyroscope and accelerometer are green, meaning they're good. All the other ones we don't have, so don't worry about those. Now I want to make sure your instruments are good. They should move when you move the drone. Next, you want to go look at all these menu items. You might want to familiarize yourself with all of these and make sure you know what they do. Right here, if you just updated the firmware, you want to make sure all these settings are the exact same as they are here. Pause the video and take a look and make sure everything is the same. After you've done that, you can verify once more that they're all the same and go to the next view. This is for the battery. That's for tuning the receiver just in case you need to fix something or you don't like how it's tuned. This is also very important. Right here is the channel map. It needs to be this exact string of characters, otherwise your receiver and transmitter are not going to work together. After that, make sure everything looks the same as it does here. This is the modes. Just leave it on angle mode if you're a beginner flyer. This is for adjusting the modes. Don't worry about that. If you ever install a camera, this is where you'll adjust the heads-up display. So if you ever install a camera, just go here to turn on and off what you do and don't want. Don't worry about that. When you pick up the drone, the graph should change, making sure all the sensors still work. Don't worry about that. Yep, and that's everything. Just verify that everything is the same as I have it here. As long as everything is the same, the drone will work just fine. In the next video, I'll show you how to fly the drone itself.